Welcome to Smart Civil Engineering YouTube channel. So in this video I am going to explain a problem on a fixed beam with 2 point loads as shown in the figure now. So let's read the question now. A fixed beam of span 6 meters carries point load 200 kilonewton and 150 kilonewton at a distances 2 meters and 4 meters from left end. So according to the question, first we have to draw a fixed beam like this. So we have a total span of 6 meters, and next we have a point load 200 and 150 at a distance of 2 meters and 4 meters from the left end. That means 200 kilonewton is acting at the second meter from the left. So here we have to draw a point load of 200 kilonewton, and next at the fourth meter from the left end we have 150 kilonewtons. So 2 meters here, and add 2 more meters we have a one more load of 150 kilonewtons. So this is how we have to draw the diagram, and this will be the final diagram. So according to the question we have to draw the diagram, and he is asking us to find the fixed end moments and the reactions at the supports. So fixed end moments, so in the previous video we have learned what is a fixed end moment and what are the standard cases of fixed end moments. So now we have, from the given data, the fixed end moments at the left end will be, if you observe, this beam can be converted into two types. So this beam is equal to, we have 200 kilonewtons acting here. This is 2 meters and this is 4 meters, plus one more fixed beam. So this is important in fixed, this indicates that the beam is fixed, okay. And one more, this 150 kilonewtons acting at 4 from left and 2. So if you take only this beam, the formula for an eccentric load, so we have an eccentric load 200 kilonewtons at 2 meters from A. This is AB. So I'm going to draw the diagram once again. So imagine, please remove this load now. We have to remove this load. Suppose there is no load acting here, we have only a 200 kilonewton load acting eccentrically at a distance of 2. Suppose this is small a and small v. We have the formula WAB square by L square, that is minus WAB square by L square. This is for 200 kilonewtons, and as per the given problem we have one more load here, that is 150 kilonewton. So now suppose that there is no 200 kilonewton load, so the distance A will be 4 and B will be 2 for 150 kilonewton load. Fine. So this will be the thing, A will be 4 and B will be 2. So if we add both the values, then we get the fixed end moments at the left end for the given system of loads, right? So if we add these two, we get minus 244 kilonewton meter. Similarly, from the right side we have fixed end moments as WA square B by L square, and one more is WA2 square B2 by L square. Remember, L will be the same 6 meters, but A and B will be changing depending on the load. So if you solve that, we are getting MB as 222.22 kilonewton into meter. So this will be the fixed end moments from the left and right end, that is at A and B. So this is a very simple problem. So after that we have to go for free bending moment. So for a free bending moment, we have to remove the fixed ends. Already in the question it is given as a fixed beam, but to find a free bending moment, we have to remove the fixity. We have to remove this fixity at free ends. Then we will be getting a simply supported beam like this, and in general, so taking moments about A, we have RB into about A. If you take RB is anti-clockwise, so we are writing it as left side. RB into 6 is equal to 200 into 2 and plus 150 into 4. We get RB as 166, and similarly RA plus RB, we go for 200 plus 150, and the RA reaction will be 183.33 kilonewton. And next we go for free bending moment at C. That is, we can take as RA into distance C, we get directly, and free bending moment at D is RB into distance 2. So this is in general, this is simple like regular shear force and bending moment, that no need to explain here. So the final reactions at the ends can be taken as, so considering the given fixed beam, taking moments about A, we have to take the moments about A, then we get, so here we have to consider the fixed beam, we have to take moments about A. So if you take the moments about A, we have VB, here it is given as V instead of RA and RB. RA and RB are given for the free reactions, but VA and VB are the reactions with fixed ends, right? So generally VB into 6, so if you observe, this is fixed end, we have VB, this is anti-clockwise, into 6 plus 244, and is equal to, we have two loads, 200 into 2 plus 150 into 4, we know that, plus 222.22. so what are these 244 and 222? So these are the moments, that fixed end moments that we have calculated in the starting of the video. And this is from A, it is minus 244, we are writing it in the anti-clockwise direction, in the negative side, that is left side, right? So we have to add those moments and the reactions. So we get VA as 180.03 kilonewton and VB as 162.97 kilonewton and VA. So on calculations we are getting like this. And drawing the diagram is also important. So if you observe, sorry for not clear one. So we get, this is free bending moment diagram. Free bending moment diagram is nothing but a simply supported beam. Suppose that a simply supported beam, how the bending moment diagram will be there, it will be starting 0 and here it is 336 and it is getting down gradually and it is at 333 and it is again 0. This is free bending moment diagram. This we have to draw first. Next go for fixed bending moment diagram, that is by using fixed end moments we are drawing this. So irrespective of the sign, we have here negative sign actually, and here we are getting positive sign, but irrespective of sign we have to take the magnitudes and draw the fixed end moment diagram. Okay, in the starting we have found these values 222 and 244, and we have to merge this diagram and this and draw the final bending moment diagram here. This is the free end diagram and this is the fixed end diagram, and the portions which are merged with that are hatched like this. So the common portions are hatched like this, and here we are taking as negative, and which is above the free end diagram, the area which is above the fixed end diagram is taken as positive, and the area which is below, that means the common area which is below the fixed end diagram is taken as negative. And due to that fixity, the diagram can also be considered like this. This will be the final diagram actually, but we have to merge both of them and hatch and draw the negative and positive signs. And this is a general shear force diagram, and if he is asking in the question we can draw it, otherwise we can leave it. So simply shear force diagram, we are taking the values of the forces of the fixed beam where we have found VA, RA and VB and all those. Directly we are drawing the shear force diagram. So that's all regarding the fixed beam problem. Thank you for listening to this video. I hope you have liked it. Please share it to your second year BTech students so that it will be useful for them in this situation. So thank you very much. Jai Hind.